ago.
Psychopathic is the place to be. You even said that shit.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
and
at
for
one
sure.
time it was, you know, and you know, like nobody just. You know what, man? Let me just say something to everybody. Like, nobody goes as a juggalo. You make it to psychopathic. You fucking get to work with ICP and do all the crazy, awesome shit we've been able to do. Because bottom line, we've been able to do amazing shit. I've been in fucking movies, videos, traveled the world with Violent J. Man, I even lived with the motherfucker for a hot minute. You know what I mean? You know, you don't just do all that and everything's just peaches and fucking cream and you're just like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Okay?
No.
So just so everybody, man, like, for real, like, you don't just get up and just leave one day. Obviously, shit happens. You know, obviously things aren't as fucking just dreamy and fucking as cool. You know, obviously things have happened to people that have been there. You don't have a group of 30, 40 motherfuckers over here that are hated by this little tiny group over here without shit happening. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, it's just simple fucking math. There's a whole pool of us that have had problems, and we all have the same fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, and everybody's just, you know, it's just like, you know what you do? Like, you don't hear a lot from why, what, this and that, because, man, we just try to pick up, you're appreciative for the shit you got, and you just try to move on.
Yeah.
You try to move on, you know, obviously, we did it. You know, obviously we did the shit, you know. Obviously, I grew up loving it. We loved it. It was cool. You know, shit happened. And people don't get along and shit just happens and people don't see eye to eye. It's not all just a fucking all-out fucking war. It's just people don't see eye to eye. Shit happens. But then shit gets taken way out of fucking context by fans and other things like that. And there's always like this war going on. There's not a fucking war. It just... if you don't fuck with somebody, like if you're at home and you're like, yo, man, fucking Terry just fucked me over. Now I don't fuck with Terry no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, what are you gonna do? You just move on and you just move on. You know, if people don't want to fuck with you or they try to
I'm not
tarnish you and try to fucking pull you off of shows and try to get people pulled off your shows and other things like that, of course you're just not gonna fucking, you ain't gonna fuck with them. You know what I mean? It ain't like I hate them. It ain't like you gotta hate nobody. Anything like that. It's just, you know, when shit don't fucking happen, you know, it's just, there's a reason for it, man. And people just, you know, if you don't understand it, you're not even supposed to understand it because you're just supposed to listen, man. It's all about the music. These are record labels, okay? This isn't fucking, you know, it's record labels. It's shit you listen to, man. Listen to what you listen to, whether it be ICP and Twisted, Light, Straight Jacket, Jelly Roll, Tech Nine, whoever the fuck it is, man. Enjoy the fucking music. That's what it's there for. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. Stop trying to dig so far into...
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, man. You don't want to be behind the scenes.
No, you don't.
Let me tell you, I was a juggalo wanting to be behind the motherfucking scenes, and I made it there. I even got all the way up to getting a fucking Don charm. I did it all. I went to the fucking top, and you know, I still ended up where I'm at. You know, which is, you know, I ended up a great spot. You know, like we had differences, you know, and I still worked with ICP up till, you know, recently this year, you know what I'm saying? And just sometimes people don't see eye to eye. Shit fucking happens. You don't see eye to eye.
And it is what it is.
And it is what it is, and you move on. And the only thing, like, a big part of us wanting to do this together, too, is to let people understand that, like, fucking, you know, we want to move on from it, you know? Because every time we do anything, it's always like, yo, what's up? What's up with you and Psychopath? What's up? I mean, yo, man, like...
it's Monstar.
I mean, yeah, man, it's like we moved on from that. We did it, we moved on, you know, if somebody, you know, if they don't want to invite us to things, they don't want to work with us, it's totally understandable, man. I mean, there's a lot of shit behind the scenes, and it's just like, you know, it's just people don't see eye to eye, and, you know, it's understandable. Like, you know, nobody hates each other for it. It just is what it is, and it just gets tiring when it's like we got so much more shit going on than just focusing on, like, hey, man, why aren't you with Psychopathic no more? Well, he ain't been with Psychopathic in years, dog. Like, if they would just announce that motherfuckers aren't with them anymore, the whole goddamn questions would fucking stop getting asked. Like, yo, stop faking the front. Light ain't on your record label no more. ABK's not on your record label no more. People aren't on your fucking record label no more. Just tell people, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to hate for it. It's all love, man. It's just like, let us move on. Let us do what we're doing, man, you know? Next question. So what you're trying to say is you're not on psychopathic anymore? Like,
moral of the story is
anyway.
Moral of the story
is people don't see. You know, sometimes shit happens, and we just want to move on. We're doing other things. You know,
It's always love for the juggalos.
Yeah,
I just want to make that clear.
Juggalos, we love everybody.
Facts.
There's always room in the future for things to patch up and other things. You never know what the future's gonna hold. You know, and it's not like I'll never. It's never.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. It's just like, yo, at the moment, they ain't fucking with us, and if you ain't fucking with me, I'm not fucking with you. You know, and that's where it is.
And that's how anybody should be, no matter what any situation it may be.
You know,
I support light before.
And it's just
I like that, Gary.
It's all love. It's juggalo love, man. We're all juggalos. We all grew up juggalos. I got the shit all over me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at me. You know what I mean? It's all over me. It's all over him.
Yeah.
You can't take the juggalo out of me.
Yeah, but you can put a juggalo in him.
You can put a juggalo in me, but you fucking can't
take him out of me.
Yeah.
But it's just like beating a fucking dead horse. Yeah. It's just like
it's just, man, like, let's just move on from it. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, you know, I still fuck with, you know, people like, the last 4 or 5 records I just mixed and mastered for Ouija. You know what I mean? We still fuck with people. Like I said, I fuck with people who want to fuck with me. I have a studio, so people want to fuck with me before the next question is like, well, you fuck with Twisted, that's why. Hell yeah, I fuck with Twisted. I fuck with everybody at M&E. George is my homie. Let me tell you, a little history. George has been our boys. We know George since early 2000s, before he even worked at Psychopathic, when he was with Purple Hash and Ajax. And all this shit, like, man, we've all been in this pool together. ABK, Big Who. I worked with all these people before I ever worked with the Clowns.
Clay, Dean,
everybody,
Chops,
man.
Crazy
shout
ass.
out to Dean, shout out to Clay, shout out to everybody. Dougie, everybody. You know, like,
Dougie's the man.
You know, it's just, dude, it's not coming from a place of hatred or malice or anything like that, man. That's what you guys. A lot of people, I'm not saying you guys, because I don't want to pinpoint any certain people or anything. It's just like, people got to get it out of their system, man. Like, yo, man, this shit is not as deep as what y'all make it. Some of these people make it. You know what I mean?
And then they make their own stories.
Enjoy, your stories.
Crazy fucking.
You know, like, everybody's like, oh, I heard that fucking. You know, they didn't.
We know the truth.
They didn't finish Young Bedlam because fucking Straight Jacket fucking left them. Like, motherfucker, I went back and finished that shit. You know what I mean? I left for a hot second because there was a record that was supposed to be done. It didn't get done on time when I was getting ready to leave, and I went and started my own fucking studio. I had shit to do.
Hypnotic Sound Studios.
Oh, yeah, check out. Tap in. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to plug the studio.
And it wasn't like, yo, I'm really gonna show them how unappreciative I am by owning my own studio. No, it's just like, man, when you make it somewhere, you never think, when Light made it to Psychopathic, when I made it to Psychopathic, you do all that, it's a dream come true. You're like, damn, I made it. This was a dream. You never have thought beyond that dream at that point. So when you spend a couple years there, you know, things start changing. Your goals start changing. You just acquired a goal. So there's like, okay, well, what's next? You know, I've been here. I've done. We did a record with Psychopathic. I did a couple Joker cards with ICP and all that. You know, I mean, how much bigger does it get than that? And then that was like, okay, what do you do? You know, well, I want to work with other people. Let me see what these guys got going on. You know, like, I want to work with other people. And when you're placed there at Psychopathic, I just, you know, it's just like, you know, when you're under employment of people, you know, you have to abide by their rules, you know, and I did the whole time I was there. Well, then I was like, you know what? I want to work with more people. I want to fucking work with other people that, you know, they might not agree with me working with. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. I'm going to start my own thing. And if they still want to work with me, I'm more than happy to still work with them.
Same.
You know what I mean? But, you know, if other people can't get over that, and he wants to fucking act like, you know, I'm the bad guy for wanting to go and fucking pursue a career and be a good father and make money for my fucking family and shit. Yo, man, then have that stick up your ass, homie. Have that stick up your ass and fucking, you know, I'm sorry. You know, then that's just what it is.
I'm glad they did.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
He said my mustache sent him a friend request. Because you want to ride on it.
But, you know, yeah, that's just, I guess... And that's all I have to say about that.